Isaiah chapter 35 opens with a vision of hope and restoration for God's people. The chapter begins by describing how the wilderness and desert will rejoice and bloom in abundance. This transformation symbolizes God's power to bring life and renewal to places that were once barren and desolate. The land, once dry and forsaken, will be renewed with flowers and lush vegetation, illustrating the future blessings and prosperity that will come to God's people. This renewal is a sign of God's favor, and it brings a message of encouragement to those who are suffering and in exile. The chapter continues with a promise of strength and encouragement for the weary and fearful. God will strengthen the weak and give courage to the fearful, assuring them that their troubles will be replaced with joy and peace. Isaiah speaks of the restoration of the people's health and well-being, where the blind will see, the deaf will hear, and the lame will walk. These miracles symbolize the full restoration of God's people, both physically and spiritually. The people will experience God's healing and salvation, and they will no longer suffer the afflictions that have burdened them. Isaiah then describes a future, peaceful journey for the redeemed. The people will travel along a highway of holiness, a path where there is no danger or evil. This highway will be for those who are redeemed by God, and it will lead them to a place of peace and security. The passage emphasizes that those who walk in God's ways will not stumble or fall. The highway represents the safe and blessed journey of the righteous, a path marked by holiness and protection from harm. There will be no threats from wild animals or enemies, only peace and assurance for those who trust in the Lord. The chapter concludes with a triumphant vision of the redeemed, who will return to Zion with joy and singing. They will experience everlasting joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing will flee away. This future restoration is not only physical but also spiritual, as the people will rejoice in the presence of God and the fulfillment of His promises. The chapter offers a message of hope and assurance to the people of Judah, reminding them that despite their current troubles, God will one day bring about a complete restoration and renewal, where His people will experience everlasting joy and peace in His presence. Let's now read Isaiah chapter 35. The wilderness and the solitary place shall be glad for them, and the desert shall rejoice, and blossom as the rose. It shall blossom abundantly, and rejoice even with joy and singing. The glory of Lebanon shall be given unto it, the excellency of Carmel and Sharon. They shall see the glory of the Lord, and the excellency of our God. Strengthen ye the weak hands, and confirm the feeble knees. Say to them that are of a fearful heart, Be strong, fear not, behold, your God will come with vengeance, even God with a recompense, He will come and save you. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. Then shall the lame man leap as an hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing, for in the wilderness shall waters break out, and streams in the desert. And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water. In the habitation of dragons, where each lay, shall be grass with reeds and rushes. And an highway shall be there, and a way, and it shall be called the way of holiness. The unclean shall not pass over it, but it shall be for those, the wayfaring men, though fools, shall not err therein. No lion shall be there, nor any ravenous beast shall go up thereon, it shall not be found there, but the redeemed shall walk there. And the ransomed of the Lord shall return, and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away. This ends our reading of Isaiah chapter 35.